I hope you're all well and doing well. Yeah, we are running a little bit late this morning. I'm a mom to a 4-month-old puppy. We didn't sleep very well. I'm facing sleep deprivation. That's just life. That's how it goes. And it's all because, well, why? Oh, well, my mindset. It really does. Your mindset does so much for you. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you. Here's the deal. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist, therapist, counselor, whatever titles those people have. I'm none of the above. And I'm serious. I mean, I am none of the above. With that said and done, I am using this platform to share with you wisdom that I've accrued along the way, along life, as they say. My goal is to create a community where we can share with one another, and really it's how to be positive. And when you do have a moment where it's just like, oh, I don't know how to do this, my goal is through the lives and court account that there will be a location online where you can go ahead and get that positive reinforcement that you may need at that time. With that said and done, now you know what we're going to do. I need to do a real quick check to make sure that we are working in all of those areas that I need to be working in. Okay, so I'll be right back. And there used to be a button that would say, I'll be right back. And I'm not finding it. We're going to have to find that today. So please hold. Okay, well, I'm fingers and toes crossed, everything's working. The Wi-Fi is running extremely slow. I'm running slow as well. I wonder if that's kind of an energy thing, huh? Well, I know for me it's an energy thing. I'm running slow. It is what it is. You know what they say. Okay, so here we go. Mental health. A lot of people don't like talking about it. A lot of people find it taboo, squeamish. That's for weak people. It's okay to express your feelings. Yeah. It's okay to let people know how you feel. So I'm going to start. I'm feeling really good. I am a little tired, lack of sleep. I'm in a good mood. Positive thoughts. Was I always this way? No. I wasn't always this way. I had a lot of learned behavior that was, negative. Little things like you self-sabotage yourself, low self-esteem, don't think very high of yourself. Little things like that. Hi, that was me at one time. And that's all I knew. I thought that's all everybody was. And then I learned, oh, That's not how everybody is. Nor is that really a healthy way to live. When I talk of mental health, your mindset, I'm talking decades of learning, reading, studying. Not a doctor, not a therapist, not a counselor, none of those things. I really believe that when we share things, like share information, share what we know, our wisdom with one another, we're supposed to. And there may be someone down the road that leaves a chat comment of something I never heard of. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be sharing. With that said and done, today I'm going to take this topic in small steps, as the topic is so huge. It's like yesterday when we talked about your body. It's a huge subject, and we need to narrow it down. For myself, and for today, I've chosen to narrow it down to do things to may help. Everyone's different. It may help you just to calm your mind, just so it isn't so loud in your head and noisy. One of the things that people tell you to do is to meditate. When I first started meditating, I lasted exactly 2 seconds. Why did I last 2 seconds? The chatter, 30 seconds. Pardon me, I lasted 30 seconds. The chatter in my head is like, turn it off. And when I realized for myself, there are numerous ways to meditate. For me, I meditate the best when I'm outside. I learned through YouTube ocean sounds. That was a huge way to help me meditate. And the rain. That's why I own a rain stick. Little did I know when I purchased this. How long have I had this? I know I've had this at least 30 years. I believe it's longer. I also learned that when it sat and had that much dust on it, I wasn't myself. And I was living in the wrong environment. I was living inland. When I moved to the coast and listened to the roar of the ocean, well, no, pardon me, it started when I visited the coast. It was in the 90s. It was the start of that journey. Late 90s. I learned how healing the ocean waves, your feet in the sand with the water over it, ocean water, salt water, how healing that is for me. I am not saying this is healing for you. I'm saying it's healing for me. And I absolutely loved it. When I moved to the coast, that's when my life changed. My journey changed. And each day I wake up, I learn more about my true inner being. I learn more and more of who I am. And it all started with the rain stick, which I've learned is a musical instrument for, ready? Meditation. I remember buying this on a whim so I could hear the rain. And at that time, I didn't share how I felt. Yeah, you just stuff it back in. No, don't stuff it back in. Nor take out anger and stuff on another person. I'll get to that in just a minute. So here it is. A rain stick. That helped me on my mental health journey. Now, during that time, way back when, I also was depressed. You know, you got the doctor, the psychiatrist, the counselor. They all want you to take X amount of pills. Except, I learned something. Yes, your brain chemicals can go off. So you need to take a medication to put your brain chemicals back in line. And so the counselor said you need to do this. They can't give you this. So they send you to the psychiatrist. Okay, great, cool. Go and see a psychiatrist. He looks at me and goes, I can't help you. I'll give you your medicine, which you're not going to take for the full year. By the by, I didn't. I took it for 6 months. Why did I take it for 6 months? My body said, we're done. But what was missing in my world that a licensed psychiatrist told me, I'm not able to help you. You have to work this out yourself. And this guy came highly recommended. I mean, everybody and their dog loves this guy. I walk in, and that's all he said to me. Good luck. What do you do with that information? I had no knowledge at that time what to do. Zip, 0, nil. Did I make a lot of mistakes along the way? Yes, I did. I made a lot of mistakes. Did I have a lot of lessons learned? I lost count. Am I that same person? No. I don't mean this like in a morbid horror way, but she died. She's not my truth. She never was me. I know. That sounds a little... When we change in a positive way, when we're way down there with low self-esteem, etc., that person does die. Oh, pardon me. For those of you who run around and tell people to cover their mouths, I don't cover my mouth. I learned from several healers that when you cover your mouth, you push back in the garbage that you no longer need. Science will tell you that it's because it's breathing or something. You need air or something. I'm adding, sure, you may need that air. I will also add your releasing. And as you're releasing, you want it out. Don't shove it back in. You don't make any, you just keep doing the repeat. There's no sense to repeat. Let it out, let it go, move along. Get it out of here. So here we are. What's it called? Oh, I'm a hot mess. We didn't use that terminology back then. I'm old. I'm really, really old, you guys. Like, pushing my 90s. Anyhow. With that said and done, pardon me. As I reflect back while I'm doing this right now, this silly rain stick is what really started me on my journey. It helped me feel better. Did it fix everything? No, I said it helped me feel better. So even though where I live is wet, I'm walking distance to the beach. There are numerous times throughout the week that I just play my little instrument. I have another story about the tongue journal. I'll do that next week. The one thing when you do something like this as meditation is things will pop up. So we are focused on giving you ideas for meditation. I've talked about nature. I've talked about the beach. I've talked about the rain stick. A lot of people love to journal. I'm going to add something to that. I doodle. Literally doodle. Like, these drawings we don't show. When I get stuck on a project or an idea, and through the doodling, I'll find out why. Another tool that I really just enjoy a lot is I'm dominant right hand. When I use my left hand to write, there was one experience that I didn't write anything. The whole page was covered in loops. And I used my right hand to ask about, it was a financial block. And I had I just drew loops. Now for myself, I will ask my guides, higher power of being, the universe, source, while I'm sleeping, will you please give me ideas or a game plan on what these loops are about? With my discipline and continued working in that manner, I received an answer. I applied that to the loops, and lo and behold, I was just repeating and repeating things that didn't work for my finances. When I let them all go, I was flabbergasted at the relief I felt. Yeah, I was just holding on to a bunch of garbage. It no longer served me. It's like, let's see here. I want to make this for everybody. Working on an idea. Please hold. Got it. It's winter time. It's cold outside. And depending on where you live, you will be putting on some form of a jacket or a hoodie or something, or a sweater. When it's summertime, you will not need that. It no longer serves you. And you don't wear it. That's what I mean by when you're releasing things and letting things go, it no longer serves you. You don't need it anymore. Well, okay, I gave a bad idea because you'll need it again in the winter. Okay, let's think of something better. All right, so when you were a baby, you ate baby food. As you got older, you got to eat people food. The baby food no longer serves you. All right, I can already hear the people saying, but I have a grandma that needs pureed food. Okay, just everyone work with me here. A way of doing things no longer serves you. Low self-esteem no longer serves me. I let it go. That's what I'm talking about. So glad we figured that out. Phew. That only took 2 minutes. Goodness gracious. It happens to all of us. So we're recapping. We have nature, the rain stick, journaling, doodling, writing with your non-dominant hand. Another thing is I'm running it right now through my lives, and I play a lo-fi music. I am not a spokesperson for YouTube. Type in meditation music, spa music live. There's no ads. A lot of the meditation music I listen to, there's an ad at the very beginning and that's it. This will calm your mind. Shall you allow it? You know, your mind is one of the most powerful instruments we have. And boy, can it create havoc in your life when not used appropriately or properly. One of the two. So for ideas, we have music, we have meditation. Okay, back to the music. I'm not talking rock and roll and, really upbeat music, hype music. We're talking bring it down, bring her on down, bring her on down. Did you know there's music for rain, wind, lightning? Pardon me, videos? Excuse me. Again, I'm not a spokesperson for YouTube. YouTube is a tool that I use. So I'm hearing what's really best for this live today is really just to keep it peaceful. Less talking on my part. Someone needs this. Or maybe I'm the one that needs this. I've been overwhelmed with positivity and manifesting things, and they're just all showing up at once. A huge abundance this week. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm overwhelmed by it. Maybe that's why I'm doing the video of the rain stick. I don't know. I'm also saying it's for someone else too. That's what I'm hearing. I want to thank all of you that come by during the live stream, after the live stream. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of your support and kindness and love that you share with me. Sending kindness and love back to you. Be safe. Have a great day. Much love, peace, and light to you all.